This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect that of the store and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the guest do not reflect that of the host, the show, the store, and the network.
Good afternoon, people of the Philippines. Welcome to Today with Sarah Jane Ailadanya. Now, let's talk about the Article 4 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, or the citizenship. Let's first identify what is citizenship. Citizenship is a legal relationship between a person and a country. Ms. Reiko, what are the different kinds of Filipino citizen under the 1987 Philippine Constitution?
Those who are the citizen of the Philippines at the time of this Constitution.
I am born on November 1, 2004. I am a Filipino.
July 3, 2004. I am a Filipino.
Natural-born citizen. Citizens of the Philippines from birth without having to perform any act of war or perfecter Philippine citizenship. I am born in the Philippines and I am residing in the Philippines. I am a Filipino.
How can you be a natural Filipino citizen?
Philippine nationality is based upon whose sanguinis. Generally, if you are born to at least one parent who is a Filipino citizen at the time of your birth, then you're born with a Philippine citizenship. Please help me welcome Miss Universe 2022, Miss Reiko Akasaka.
Hello, Cherry. I am so honored to be your guest today.
Miss Reiko, before the pageant, a lot of people are saying that you are not eligible to be the Philippines representative because of your citizenship. What is your say on this?
Although my dad is a Japanese, I am still a Filipino citizen because I am born with a Filipino mother. And this is according to the 1987 Constitution of the Philippines.
What about me? I am a foreigner and a legitimate child of Filipino parent. Am I still a Filipino?
Yes, according to the 1987 Constitution, whether an individual is an illegitimate child of a Filipino parent, he is still a Filipino. Even though I am just an adopted child of my Filipino mother, I am still a Filipino. I am born in America, but my parents are Filipinos. Am I a natural-born Filipino? Yes. If the child is born in another country, but his or her parents are Filipinos, then he or she can be considered a natural-born Filipino.
Citizens through election. These are the people who were born before January 17, 1973, a Filipino mothers who elect citizenship upon the age of majority.
A Filipina does not lose her citizenship by her marriage to a foreigner. Even though my husband Sung Joong Ki is a Korean, I am still a Filipino.
Naturalized citizen foreigners who can become a Filipino citizen through naturalization, or the process of allowing foreigners who lives in one country to become a citizen at another country. However, they must first re-announce the original citizenship before they become a naturalized Filipino.
I am a native-born American, but I want to be a Filipino. I must meet these qualifications. I must be 21 years old at the hearing of the petition, resides in the Philippines for at least 10 years, good moral character, and must believe in the Constitution, own a real estate in the Philippines for not less than 5,000, have a lucrative trade, profession, or lawful occupation. Naturalized citizen can enjoy the following: dual citizenship, run in any political position. On May 9, 2022, the Philippines will hold the next national elections, and the nation's citizens are given the power to vote for who they want to lead the nation for the next 6 years. We have here today the COMELEC's chairperson, John Ray Lagunda. Sir, what are the qualifications to vote?
One must be a citizen of the Philippines, at least be 18 years of age, except for Sangguniang Kabataan elections. Most have resided in the Philippines for at least 1 year. immediately preceding the election must be held, resided in the place where he or she proposes to vote for at least 6 months immediately preceding the election.
Sir, what about me? I am an illiterate and disabled person. Can I still vote?
They must be assisted by election officers.
I am an OFW. Can I still vote?
Yes, this is done through absentee voting.
Now let's talk about the Article 6 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the Legislative Department. Legislative power is the power to make, alter, and repeal laws. Here are the classifications of legislative power.
Original, possessed by the people in their sovereign capacity.
Delegated, possessed by the Congress and bodies by virtue of the Constitution.
Constituent, the power to amend and revise the Constitution. Ordinary, the power to pass ordinary laws. Legislative branch is vested in the Congress of the Philippines, which consists of 2 houses. The upper house is called Senate, which is composed of 24 senators and headed by Senate President. Lower house is called the House of Representatives, which is composed of not more than 250 members and headed by Speaker of the House.
The man in the house, yo! Yo, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Hello, Sir Rastaman. What made you qualify for the position of senator?
Natural-born citizens of the Philippines, yo. At least 35 years old, able to read and write. Registered voter, residents of the Philippines for not less than 2 years, yo. Alamin natin.
Are you aware that your term office is only 6 years?
Yes, yo. Tama, what you gonna do? I also know that the senator cannot serve for more than 2 consecutive terms, but he may run re-election after a break interval.
Qualifications of members of the House of the Representative. The first is natural-born citizen of the Philippines. Should be at least 25 years old. Can be able to write and read. Registered voter in the district he seeks. And a resident of such districts for at least 1 year immediately preceding the election day term office. The term office should be 3 years and term limits should be members of the House Representative cannot serve more than 3 consecutive terms.
Regular election. 1987 Constitution states that unless otherwise provided by law, the election of the members of the Congress is on every second Monday of May. Special election. Special election is supposedly held with a regular election, but was delayed. Yes, Mike? The election will be next month due to the current battle here in Mindanao.
Special election will also be held to elect a new official after the predecessor left the office.
Just in, Senator Chair Jane I. Lodonia died in a car accident along the EDSA lane. The said accident is still under investigation. Therefore, a special election will be conducted to elect a new senator for the vacant position. The one elected will sit only for the expired term. Salaries of senators in House of Representatives shall be determined by the law. No increase shall take effect until after the expiration of the full term of all the members. If the current Congress increase the salary of their members, the increase shall take effect to the next members of the Congress. Quorum is the required number of members of each house to be present in order to transact business during regular or special sessions. Majority of each house should consist a quorum.
The Congress can suspend a member with a concurrence of 2/3 of all its members.
Who is in favor to suspend Senator John Ray Lagunda?
The Congress can expel a member with the concurrence of 2/3 of all its members and shall not exceed 60 days.
Legislative Journal, the official record or what is done and passed in a legislative assembly. The purpose is to provide the public record of the proceedings of the Congress. It enables the people to know easily how the representatives fulfill their duties. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Cherry Jane Ailadanya. See you next activity.